Hello all and welcome to our Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with a very bad connection today. Yet again, we do have thunderstorms. No, I tell a lie. We had thunderstorms about 10-15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, maybe even half an hour ago. But it's settled now, so it's possible that's the connection. Oh, we really have bad connection right now. Hi. Yep, it's bad. Everyone, if you do get on and it doesn't cut me out, pop your live chat and not your top chat so that you can see everyone's chat. Hi. I don't even know if it's working. It's telling me it's working. Here we go. Hello. Oh, Middle Earthians is in. Hi, Middle. I may or may not comment. Today's YouTube has again decided to hide some of my comments. Sam, but I can see this one unless I can see this message, Sam, so you're okay. Beautiful Musica. Oh, beautiful Musica. A big heart for Musica. I can't think of why. How do they do it? Like that. You know what I mean. It's a big heart. Is it like that? It's like that. There it is. Hi, Karen. Hello, Karen. I hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is well. Beautiful. Yvonne is in the house. Everyone is slowly entering. Musica's given us back the heart. Lovely Musica. All right, guys. Barbara. Hi, Barbara from Canada. It's Mary from Melbourne, Australia. Margaret B. I'm singing everyone today. Everyone's getting a sing song. I hope everyone is well. We've had a very interesting beginning of the week this week. As you may or may not know, yesterday was a public holiday for us here in Melbourne. It was the race, how they say, that stops the nation. But we won't get into that because it's not my thing. Hi, Wendy. Lovely to have you here. Beautiful Catherine is in the house. Lovely to have you here. Lovely Catherine. She's very sing-songy today, guys. I don't know why. Maybe because I've been quiet all day. I've been running around all day shopping. Don't you love it? You won. What did you win, Yvonne? You won. What did you win, darling? Is it your birthday today, Musica? Is it your birthday, Musica? You just say yes. If it is, please let me know. It looks like it's your birthday. Beautiful Rayline. I haven't seen you for 100 years. Hi, darling. I hope you are well. I was going to message you this week because I was going to be in Port Melbourne, but there were things changed, so I couldn't make it. Don't you love it? What part of Canada? Oh, everyone's going to talk. It's fantastic. What did you win? What you won 400 for what, darling? What was it, Yvonne? Was it some sort of giveaway or surprise or something? What? What was it? We're so excited. We're so excited when one of us win. One of us win. Do you like that? One of us win. Okay, welcome everyone. So yes, public holiday yesterday. Oh, I see. You won on the race. Is that what you're saying, Yvonne? Ah, you won on the Melbourne Cup, did you? Well, I don't gamble, so it doesn't do much for me. But congratulations that you won. That's good money. It's good, easy money. You didn't have to work for it. All right, so as you know, because yesterday was a public holiday, there was no recording done at all here. I did finish recording, however, on Monday, the border round of the Tunisian placemat. It is finished. Border rounds. There's more than one. Border rounds. We'll use that. Roll the R's. Roll the R's a little bit. And because I finished it, I had it sitting there and I forgot to get a photo. Because I didn't get a photo, I haven't uploaded it, but I will show you the actual, whatchamacallit, the sneak peek. But I'm holding out for Dorothy. I believe Dorothy was the one who chose the border round colour. She chose the join colour and the border round was the same. If she doesn't get on, we'll show you this in a moment. But if she does get on, I'd like to wait a little bit for her to pop on, the lovely Dorothy. You're from Quebec, are you? Quebec. Everyone's saying hello. Go, Yvonne. Catherine said she won $4.70. Congrats. It might get you a half a crochet hook, a quarter of a crochet hook, depending on what kind of hook you like to purchase. Don't you love it? Hi, Laura. Lovely to see you here, darling. All right. Well, I'm going to pop the little placemat there just for a moment until we see people come on. Now, that was supposed... I've got hiccups now. Give me a second, guys. I just got the hiccups. Cheers. Now, that was supposed to go up on Monday, and I didn't get a chance to get it up. And then, well, I'd only got it finished recorded Monday afternoon. So I thought I'll pop it up Tuesday, and I didn't get a chance to take a photo, so I couldn't get it up. Don't you love it? But today, we are still... I still haven't got the photo, so I'm going to have to do it tomorrow. Sorry, guys, but it'll be done early in the morning tomorrow at least. At the very least, it'll be done early in the morning because it's all recorded, edited, everything's done. It just needs a proper photo, a proper photo. And now she's dancing, guys. Now, I'm moving right along. We are supposed to be doing our jacket on Thursday and our video vlog on Friday. Let's just see how we go at swip swapping them. Okay, whichever's done first, that's the one I'm going to upload. But the video vlog has to come this week. Karen says, so hot here, it's 33 degrees. Yes, it is 33 degrees Celsius here in Melbourne, but the storms have hit over here in Glenroy, Karen. Not sure if they've hit in your area. So I haven't checked outside if it's cooled down or warmed up again. Or I don't know what's going on out there. But I know it's calm now. There's no wind. It's calm. The winds happened before. There was lightning, there was thunderstorm, and it was all over in a flash. It was all over in a flash. Literally, it was bang, 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 real quick. So it didn't really hit Glenroy as much as it would hit other people. Storms there as well. Is it Raylene? Well, it hit here very quietly here. So it was loud, but only loud for a few minutes, and then it was gone. So it was... I call it a baby storm. I call it a baby storm, yeah. All right. Beautiful fluffy kittens in the house. We're still waiting for Dorothy to get on. I'm going to wait another 10 minutes. What are we on? Oh, it's only 7 minutes in. All right, let's wait till 30 minutes in. If Dorothy doesn't get on, then we will show the sneak peek at the final rounds of the Tunisian placemat. Oh my gosh. Little Creek Homestead. Hello. Lovely to have you here, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do hope I haven't forgotten anyone. If I have forgotten someone, hello. Hello. Hi. All right. So moving right along. Now, as you know, we were doing, what were we doing? Our jacket. Our jacket. This thing right here. I got a mental blank today, guys. I've had the weirdest day. I've been out and about within the winds, and I just thought I was so tired when I got back. I did a naughty and had a coffee, which probably shouldn't have, but the winds were just driving me nuts, and I've just lost it today. Now again, we're talking about the jacket. I hope to have part 8. I call it 7B8. We'll talk about that when the actual video goes up, but I hope to have part 8 done at some stage this week. If not, it'll be carried over till Monday of next week, which is not a public holiday, don't say that, Mary, which is my pattern writing day. But I'm willing to substitute it for the jacket, to get the jacket out. I think it's really important to get this jacket out, yeah? Well, not all of it, part of it. Manitoba's a bit far from where you live, yes? No. Okay, that's wonderful. I love it when our subbies talk to each other. It's so cute. It really is so cute. I do get excited because I think if it wasn't for us here at Crochet Designs, they would not have known that they live there, and they can meet up and have a coffee and crochet together. Without me. She's such a Suki baby, Suki Lala. All right, so moving right along, I have booked the next 3 weeks out on purpose because I'm doing a video vlog this week, and I've literally popped everything in that I needed to put in. Laura says, your Halloween video was so ha-ha. Oh, okay. You have to be a crocheter to understand it, don't you, Laura? A lot of people don't realize that unless you are a crocheter, it's hard to understand that video. It's more like, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? She doesn't know what she's on about. Karen says, we can meet for a coffee, Mary. I know we can, Karen, but you're all the way over there. I'm all the way over there. We could do a centre meet one day, but I do want to come up to your library again one day because, you know, I don't mind libraries. I'm a grand lover of libraries. Don't tell anyone. They'll think I'm a nerd. But I love libraries because they're quiet. They're very blissful and quiet. Well, no, not always. Not during story time for the young ones. Then there's lots of noise. But I can go to a nice quiet room when I'm at my library, my local library. There's quiet rooms. I love those rooms. They're beautiful. Nobody goes in there. No, not true. There are other people type away like this, and they make that noise. Ready? And the fingers. It's like the Jerry Lewis thing, yeah. Oh, so naughty, Mary. Get in the corner. And so I go into the quiet room, and that's one reason why I like the library. And I use that quiet room when I'm pattern writing, but I haven't done it for such a long time, which is probably why the patterns aren't going out, because I need to get out to that library. Thanks for reminding me, Karen. For those of you who don't know this, I did my nails for Halloween literally 2 days before Halloween. So I'm not taking these nails off for at least another week yet. So you're going to be seeing them in the tutorials for another week. I'm sorry, guys. But I just don't want to take them off. You're welcome to Raylene. Oh, me too. Oh, Karen. Oh, Karen and Raylene, we're partying. Oh, okay, fine. I'm there. I'm totally there. Karen and Raylene are partying. By partying, we mean crocheting, by the way. Just heads up. Some of us might be doing the naughty thing, you know, knitting. But I'll be crocheting, you know. I don't know. It's a worry. All right, so let me talk to you quickly about what's happening over the next few weeks. I'm not going to give you dates, but I'm going to give you a rough update of what I'm thinking of getting out over the next 3 weeks, so long as I'm not sick. I don't get sick. Little Creek says, I would love to have a crocheting buddy. You're in the southern Missouri, USA. If anyone is near southern Missouri, USA, please contact Little Homestead. Did I say it right? Little Creek Homestead. Raylene says, maybe the shopping centre where Unwind was. Ooh, there's a nice little coffee place there. Yeah, there's a nice little coffee place there. I would meet there. In a bucket load. I'd be like, there, right there. Last week I'd be there. Maybe not last week. I was too busy with Halloween. But now, Velda. Hi, Velda. Hope you're all keeping well. We hope you're keeping well too, honey. Skippy's in the house. Right, it's looking like, even though it's only 13 minutes in, it's looking like the young Dorothy is not coming in yet. Would we like to see the placemat, the final rounds of the placemat, the Tunisian placemat? Oh, yeah, the coffee shop across the road sounds good. We're talking coffee. As long as it's healthy food, because it's one of those things that I've got to try and stay healthy. Can you believe it? Hence the word try to stay healthy. Yes. Fluffy says yes. Middle says yes. I think we will. Now, I did make an error on mine, but that was on the, you know, the catch up where I say, go and head over there and I'll meet you back here in 10 minutes. That was with that where can't get that out. That's where I messed up. So you won't see that. I might show you. I don't know if I can I show you? I don't even know if it's still there. Or did I fix it? No, I didn't fix it. It's still there. Bad girl. All right. But in the meantime, there is one little thread. This is for me, so I don't care. There's one little thread that was a knot, which I'm going to sew over. I thought it wasn't going to come loose, but it did. Now, that knot was already in the skein. So heads up, it doesn't happen very often in these skeins, but that knot was already in there. So just ignore the little knot, which I'm about to show you. I'm not going to try and hide it. She's going to try and hide the knot, but, you know, ta-da, there it is. There's a little border round. Isn't it simply divine? Check it out nice and close. And in the corners, you have little picots. Oh, little picots, they're so cute. There, and you have little picots here. So cute little picots. And you have some more there. And you have some more. It's the same picots in the round. You know there's only 4 corners. You know there's only 4 corners, right? Now, I had to tweak the pattern a little bit. I initially had chain spaces in here, which is the correct way of doing the corner pattern. But because these Tunisian pieces are really dense, this was waving a little bit when you lay it flat. You can see it now, it's slightly wavy. So when you guys do your square, I'm going to tell you to do your square with a 3.5 millimeter hook, a smaller hook than you used for your squares. All right. So that will stop the wave. It'll tighten up your piece a little bit and stop the wave. It's only a gentle, it's like a real soft wave. Let's see if I can show you standing up. So pop it there, and it's only a little soft wave near the corners, just near the edges. All right, so it's not that bad. But look at that, how gorgeous is. Now let me show you the error that I made, because I don't mind showing you errors. All right, so if I can find it. I can't find it now, guys. Where is it? Here it is, here it is. All right, in the first round, you see the V stitches here. In the second round, you see the V stitches. But two of those V stitches, naughty me, accidentally put clusters in them. But I'm going to leave mine there. That's not making the wave. The wave is happening all the way around it, so that's not making the wave. That's just my mistake. Was it two? Yeah, right there, there's two. I'm leaving my two. I'm not taking... Plus, I've already weaved in the end, so there you go. But how gorgeous does it look? And I think something like this would have benefited to have a more solid border so that this is not so loose. But because I've done this border, I'm asking you guys to drop your hook size. So if you used a 4.5, go down to a 4. If you used a 4, go down to a 3.5. Whatever you used, drop your hook size. All right, I may even, go over, like voice over and change the whole thing and say drop your hook size. Don't use the same hook size as you already did for the squares. So there you go. Moving right along, I just want to find out, I'm missing everyone's chat here. Moving right along, she's missing the chat. Who have I missed? Who have I missed? Fluffy Kitten, I said hello, didn't I, honey? Hello, Fluffy. Sherry B, hi, Sherry Kathy. Happy birthday, Musica. I'm guessing it's Musica's birthday. I don't know. Musica, is it your birthday? Musica, is it your birthday? If it is, happy birthday. I want to sing a song too, but if it's not your birthday, it's redundant. It's kind of redundant, isn't it? But I'm loving this border round. Now, the border rounds look difficult, but they are basic. Your rounds are pretty much like V-stitches and clusters and single crochets. The only thing, it's not your birthday. All right, Musica, okay. It's all right. We could have sung it anyway, just for fun. The only difficult part is the picots. Now, I have done two versions of the picots on the channel for you. So I've given the advanced picot for those of you who are advanced. And I also showed the more easier version for a beginner as well. So the beginner gets to make like a little chain 3 thing here, but no picot like this. It's kind of a single crochet, chain 3 and single all in the same stitch. This giving them the option to have a gentle rise right there, but not a picot. However, my theory, if you are new, try something new. It's not going to hurt. It might, I remember the first time I did a picot, and this is not a lie, the thread, one of the threads just stuck out on my piece. So I literally had to sew over it, and it was a blanket I was making for someone. So I literally had to sew over it and close that piece, close that thread up. So just be wary if you are struggling with picots, just do the single crochet, chain 3 and single all in the same stitch, or take the risk and do the picot. I love picots. I don't do them enough on the channel for the simple fact that they can be a little tricky and a lot of people struggle with picots. But you know what? It's not going to hurt to try them sometimes. I really think it's not going to hurt to try them, yeah? Moving right along, she says, Dougie's second birthday is this month. Oh, happy birthday, Dougie. For those of you who don't know who Dougie is, he's a little puppy Schmuppy. And his name is not Schmuppy, it's Dougie. He's puppy Schmuppy. Very pretty border. Thank you, Catherine. JJ, hi, Jay. Lovely to have you here. I just hear birthday, so sent cake. Oh, did you? Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Musica. Whose birthday is it? Does anyone know? We could just have one just for fun. I'm almost regretting turning my circle to a square. Oh, I still haven't sent you that information. I have a funny feeling I have deleted it. I couldn't find it the other day. I said, oh, I'll look for it in the morning. I was so tired and I forgot all about it. Let me try again for you, middle. It's really important to get that correct. Now, the idea with the circle, just quickly, you're getting 4 corners and you're dividing all the stitches that you've got there by the 4. All right. And then you put stitch markers on those points. That's all you do for now. Then you work between doubles, half doubles, and singles. Double crochet, half double crochet, and single crochet. In that, from one stitch marker to the other, right? What I will do is, if I will find it, and if I can't find it, I will work something out for you middle. So I'm hoping it's still there. I have a funny feeling it's one of the deleted videos because I couldn't find it when I was looking for it the last week. When you mentioned it, I said, oh, I'll look for it in the morning, and then I forgot in the morning. I got so busy. But I will have another look again today. I've got, like, you know, I've got 1,000 videos, right? Thanks, Mary Bonnie has been trying to help. Oh, that's all right. If I find it, I will let you know, okay? But otherwise, yeah. Yes, I like Picots too, says Sherry. Okay, thank you, Sherry. Show Mary some love. Thumbs up. Thank you. Thumbs up cost you guys absolutely nothing. And it does mean the world to me. And shows YouTube you would like to see more of all this hard work that we do for you here on the channel. We pretend we're working, but most of the times we're under the table asleep. No, we're not. Not really. Water time, says Karen. Let's have a drink. Cheers. All right, so once again, having a look at the beautiful little border with the picots in the corners. Now, I've done something similar with picots in the corners, but I thought I would, it's not this, the picots in the corner was not a part of my border pattern at the beginning. But I thought, wouldn't it be nice to have tiny little picots in the corner? Now, if you wanted to make yours bigger, you just keep doing those 2 middle rows over and over again. It can get a little wobbly if you continue that way, though. So you may have to, I don't know, maybe reduce a stitch before the corner. That might help. I don't know, because I haven't made the border any bigger than that in the past. So bear with me on that one. I've not made the border bigger than that. Usually I make borders like this at the edge of blankets when I'm doing a blanket that has lace involved in the middle somewhere. For a solid stitch, a border like this can become wavy, okay? So just know that, because this is a loose stitch. Yeah, and here's that knot. Look at it right there. And I crocheted over it. I could feel it, and I never should have crocheted over it. Oh, is Dorothy here? No. Is she here? Did I miss her? I didn't see Dorothy come in. Did she come in? Dorothy! Hi, Dorothy. We're talking about your colour combination for the border round of the Tanisha. I got the hiccups now. Give me a second, guys. She's such a klutz. Cheers. So yes, you have to do it again, Mary. The turning circle into a square. I may have to, Claptrap. I'm pretty sure I didn't delete that, but I can't find it. If I find it, I will send you the link. Too hot for tea here. No, that's why I'm drinking water today. I wanted tea, and I've been wanting to use Fluffy's cup again because it keeps the tea so warm. But there you go. All right. So there it is, beautiful Dorothy, your color combination for the border round. You chose wisely, choosing the cream. It highlights all the squares. And I mentioned to everyone before that I made a mistake in mine, but it's not going to show in yours because this is what I did off air during the recording. So this row was all V-stitches. The next row is all V-stitches, but I got 2 clusters in there by mistake. There's your V-stitches right there. And right there's your 2 clusters by mistake. When I got around to there, I thought, you know what, I'm not taking this, I'm done. It's just for me. It's just for me. Normally I would if I was sending this off to a commission project. And if this was a blanket with 250 million stitches in the round, exaggerating by a few million, of course, I would have taken that undone if it was for a commission project. But because it's for me, and I'm going to use it, I'm not going to use it as a placemat. I'm going to use it as a doily and pop a bowl in the center of it on one of my tables and things. Maybe even in here. I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be used as a doily and not as a placemat for the simple fact that this lace stitch makes it look very doily-ish. Can I use that word? Doily-ish? This is making words up, guys. I hope you have suggestion for situation of having 3 extra singles when I count out the 4 sides. I have the exact count of stitches, but always end up with 3 extras. Oh, look, I'm going to have to, I can't do this on air, you know that, live, but we can work it out in the background. Just tell me, send me the amount of stitches you have in the round, and I'll get your corners going, and then you just do your corners, yeah? I love it. I would use as a doily also. Yes, I think I'm going to use that as a doily and not as a placemat. I know I said placemat, but for some reason, once I had the lace on there, I thought, ooh, very doily-ish. Doily-ish. You love it, dear Dorothy. I'm so glad you do, because you chose the beautiful cream. You chose wisely. Having said that, I would have chosen cream myself, which is why when we were ready to choose those colors, I said, hang on a minute, let me put another color there. That was the cream. But you chose the cream, so that was good too. And everybody wins. We all win. And we all end up with a beautiful, lovely placemat or doily, whatever you want to use yours. Oh, she's singing now, guys. All right, no singing. Let's just get down to business. I'll message you after. Thank you, Beetle. May not get back to you until about, what time do I usually finish here? About 5:30, 5:45. Probably won't get back to you for 2.5 hours after that, because we're usually having dinner in that time and washing dishes and, oh, you know, all that stuff. She hates doing that stuff. It's just horrible stuff. Somebody else needs to do that for me. I need someone to come here, cook, clean, type up everything for me, help me write up patterns. You know what? Maybe I should just sleep and let them do everything. I'm so naughty. All right. So, yes, I have shown, try that again. I have done 3 weeks in advance of projects that I want done. Now, I've popped them all in their date order, but I'm not going to give you dates, because if I give you dates, then what will happen is that'll go wrong. It always does. Middle says, I'll message, yes. Jay says, you need a wife. Karen says, doily-ish means too fancy for a placemat. Oh, okay. Thank you, Karen. Jay made me laugh. You need a wife. I know. It's like having an extra set of female hands around to help you out. As only the woman knows how. Oh, we're in trouble now. All right, so moving right along, guys. Let's get down to business. Right, jacket. Jacket is a main focus for the next week and a half. Okay, we still have a modesty top we need to do. We still have the pet bed that we need to do. We still have the pocket shawl that we need to do. So over the next 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, we are going to be busy. Busy, 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 busy. I'm going to make you work. Let's hope I don't get sick. Don't get sick, Mary. She's going to put the moz on herself. She really is. Don't you? Women are better than men at these things, Middle. We just know what we're doing. We get down into it. We get, straight into it. I'm going to be in so much trouble. All right, so moving right along, so I don't get into any more trouble. We've got the jacket, we've got the modesty top, we've got the pet bed, and the pocket shawl. All of that needs to be done in 2.5 weeks. Plus Christmas. So it looks like some stuff is going to be held over to January of next year, because I need to focus on Christmas. All right, but we're definitely making the pet bed. At this stage, we're so inundated. We're making the pet bed. We're doing the jacket. The thing with the jacket, though, it's nearing its end. So we'll be attaching sleeves. Once those sleeves are attached, the rest can be relatively easy and done quickly in front of the television. Once you know the step to go around your whole piece for your border rounds, all you have to do is sit there in front of the TV and bang, 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 just get it done. You don't have to sit in front of the TV. You can go to a park. You can go to a coffee shop like me. Sit in coffee shop, in the train, that sort of thing. That's me, right? Now, you can do all of that at your own time, but that once that is up, then the rest is sort of finished, if you think about it. Once you do the border round on your front or border rounds on your wrists, once the sleeves are on, then the rest is easy. The rest is easy. Trust me. All right. So the jacket is not as bad as I thought it would be, even though we still need to put the sleeves on. But once those sleeves get on, the rest is very easy. All right. So once that jacket is complete, we're going to get stuck into the pet bed and we're going to get stuck into a modesty top. And the reason we have to do these little things is because you guys have chosen yarn already through Live Antics. That also doesn't mean anything. The other thing we could use that yarn for is some of the Christmas gifts that we want to make people. Now, when you guys showed, let's try that again. When you guys chose Christmas items, you also chose Christmas projects as well, like I'm just trying to think now, a Christmas summer top or a Christmas cardigan or Christmas this, Christmas that. So you also chose Christmas items as well. It wasn't just bonbons or bubbles or things like that. It wasn't just things like that. You also chose items. So we may even use some of the cotton that you have chosen for your Live Antics as these projects. So you really haven't missed out on your Live Antics. I might just move them over to a Christmas project using your color combination. I hope that made sense. I was thinking about it this morning, stewing over it, and I'm thinking, we can still do that. We can still use your colors that you chose for Live Antics for the Christmas items. Yeah. Anyway, now I've missed all the chat, as you do. Hi, Suzanne. Did Susanna come in? I'm not sure if she came in. I didn't see her. Jay says, I'm still trying to finish my Hexicardi. Oh, are you, Jay? Don't worry. Take your time. There's no rush. I'm so far behind, Jay. There's no rush. Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Hi, everyone. Mary's surprise is on the way. Oh, I love a surprise. Yay. I was so naughty today. I was supposed to go past, for 3 days in a row, I was supposed to go past my post box and pick up a letter that's there. I have a funny feeling I know who sent it because she's been talking to me saying, has it come yet? Has it arrived yet? What's happening with it? I know I sent it a long time ago. And I said, something's there, but it's been 3 days and I haven't picked it up. So I've got to go and pick that up. So what I'm going to do, we've got fluff everywhere now. I'm not fighting with Mr. Invisible Man. There's fluff. Mr. Invisible Man. So I'm going to go to the post office tomorrow morning early anyways. And that's when I'll collect that letter. And that'll be good timing, actually. We can pop it on the video vlog this week as a, happy mail. If it's mail, it's probably the bill. That's what I said the other day. I'm going to rush to the post office all excited, and it's the bill. Somebody else pay for it. I don't want to pay for it. Another thing I don't want to pay for. All right, so maybe right along. Hi, Luana. Lovely to have you here, darling. Oh, we're having a very full house today. It's a very, very full house. I'm going to have a drink, guys. Cheers, everyone. Friday this week, after the video vlog goes up, I will be sending out little messages off to people who are testing or who want to test for me. It has taken me a little while to get organized, but I'm sending at this stage one Christmas project and one non-Christmas project out to people for testing. All right. Now, all you can say is, I'm sorry, I can't make that. It's too difficult for me or whatever. You will see a picture of the project, the completed picture of the project. You may or may not see a picture of steps of the project because I don't always have pictures in my patterns, my written patterns. And I said that last week and I keep reminding people. So they say, but didn't you say you were going to have? Nope. Not on all my patterns. Some of them, yes. Not on all of them. The patterns where I say it's for beginners, there will be some pictures. If it's not for beginners, let's say it's an intermediate, the only picture you'll see is a picture of the actual project itself. All right, so quick heads up there for those of you who are intermediate. The other thing, the only time you will see as an intermediate a picture of something from the pattern in the written pattern will be a stitch that looks new to you, or I believe I've kind of played with the stitch, so I would like to change it so it may be different to you, so I will show you a picture of that stitch. That's the only time I will show a picture of a stitch in a more advanced project. All right, heads up for those of you whom are advanced. Now, I know there are a lot of you out there who love reading patterns and do not like watching the tutorials, and that's okay. You like watching it once and then you think, oh, I need a written pattern. And I get that all the time. People send me a message saying, where's a written pattern for this? Where's a written pattern for that? And I get so many of them, and they're all on the they're all on the laptop ready to be tested. It's somebody I know. I think it's the chick in the mirror, the little chicken in the mirror, right? She's bad, that one. She's just so naughty. Yeah. And so she's the one that's not sending them out yet. So it's her fault. You're on in the background while driving. Oh, keep your hands on the wheel, keep your eyes on the road. But you can hear me in the background. Oh, I'm itchy now, guys. Oh, picked up dust. Dusty dust. Let's have a drink. Cheers. They're thinking, what's wrong with her? It is only water today, guys, sadly. All right. So over the next 3 weeks, when I said to you, I'm making this for you, I'm making that with your color combination, I will talk about it within the tutorial saying, I've changed my mind. It's still your color combination, but we're creating this instead because we need to get our Christmas projects out as well. And that's where I'm focusing on right now. Hope you like your surprise when you get it. Oh, as long as it's a good surprise and I get excited. She's such a big baby. I am such a big baby, but I do love it. Something comes in the mail, I get so excited. And it could be this small, it could be this big, it can be an airplane. Did you send me an airplane? We need an airplane, Ash, because we want to go traveling. We need an airplane and we need our own hotel. Have you got a hotel? In every part of the world. So naughty, guys. So naughty. All right. Looking forward to testing a pattern for you. Thank you, Little Creek. You sent me a message, didn't you, darling? Have you sent me a message? I hope so. For those of you whom have already sent a message via Instagram, Facebook, or my website, I will get a pattern out to you because I've already got that information. But if you haven't sent me your details saying, oh, by the way, don't give me the details yet. Just say, oh, by the way, I'd love to pattern test for you. Just send it through Messenger on Facebook, Instagram, or you can go on my website and send a submission form that way as well. Either way, get your little notification to me telling me you would like to pattern test. And then when I contact you on Friday or Monday, you will have all the information you need for your pattern. And then you could say, look, Mary, I can't test that. It's really difficult. Or I find that really easy. Do you have something else? All right. So it's okay for you to challenge me on a pattern. You can say, look, Mary, I don't like this. You've done something not right here. I'm happy to take it. But don't yell at me because I'll cry. No. I'm working on my rug, trying to ignore the itching on my tattoo. Are you allowed to put creams and things on it, middle? It's crochet related. Is it, Ashley? Well, it's bound to be love, darling. You know, and the thing is, Ash, I love everything that comes to me. Like Jody M sent me this, right? I love this book. This has come at the best time. She sent me that on my birthday last year, and I'm telling you, it was the best present ever. And I know you can get them anywhere, but for it to be a gift to me and I'm able to use it for the channel, it's like the best present ever. So anything that, it doesn't have to be this big. It can be the smallest thing. It can be this size. It can be, you know, send me an airplane. I don't care. Plenty near you, are there, Ashley? Are they free? No. I'm such a scab. We need to have a crochet convention. You know what, Middle? I'm telling you, it's sad that you're overseas, Middle. because I'm seriously thinking of doing something probably in early July next year at either someone's farm or either somewhere where we all go away somewhere. But it would be Melbourne for now. So for those of you, if you're interstate and you want to go, let me know. We could talk about that too. But I was thinking of doing that locally. I don't know how I would go at doing it overseas because it would be very costly for me, which means that I would have to charge everyone as well, which would be really difficult to organise an overseas one. But a local one in Melbourne, maybe even interstate, we could organise something. And I was thinking of doing that, was thinking of doing it this year that passed, actually, not last year, this July, August. I'm glad I didn't do it because I got sick. I got really ill, remember, twice. But I was thinking of doing that last year, keep saying last year, this year. But I'm going to think about doing it next year. I need probably a good 6 to 8 months in advance to organise it, have a chat with whoever we're going to do that with, if we can actually do it or not. These are all questions I need to find out first before I consider doing such a thing. But I'm seriously thinking of doing it. You'll test beginner, Ashley, not a problem. I have plenty of beginner projects. Little Creek says, yes, on FB under your real name. Yes, thank you. I do know who you are then, hun, because I got only 2 on FB and one of them I already know. So there you go. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm snowed under with kiddos, sadly. No, that's all right, Jay, darling. You're doing okay, sweetie. Yes, thank you, Vicky. Thank you. Yes, that's all right, honey. I'll find you. If you've messaged me already and we've talked, I think we've already talked, haven't we? But you said something about wanting to know what's happening for you wanting to purchase the yarn or get the right amount of yarn. You may not need to purchase too much. I would say you probably even have some of this yarn in stock, depending on what I decide to give you. And then you can say yes or no. You can look at the picture and say, look, I don't know if I can do that. Or, yeah, sure, I'll do that. How much yarn do I need? And then I'll let you know, yeah? I did put lotion on it before I got into bed. Really should get a second tub of lotion middle. Yes, anything. Vitamin E would be the same, wouldn't it, Dal? I don't know if you're allowed to use that. With the words, you raise me up. Fluffy mountains with the words, you raise me up. Not sure what you mean there. You show it on your live tomorrow. Sam says, maybe do it while I missed that. While the wool show thingy in Bendigo is on. Well, I wanted to do something with Bendigo next year. Fingers crossed. It works. Look, I haven't spoken to anyone yet, but I do want to do something a little different next year. I'm still doing the channel. Don't stress. I'll still be here. Always be here. Always, right? Unless, of course, something bad happens. Don't say that. But I do want to try something new next year. And we could take video footage of it. And if people don't want their video of themselves taken, they can sit on one side of the room while others take it, that sort of thing. But it's like one of those things where you're a part of the community of the Wild Crochet Designs community. You don't have to be in the video at all. You can sit aside and you don't have to be in it at all, really. Sometimes, and I know when I was recording family once, one of my family members didn't want to be recorded, but she was quite happy for me to record what she was creating. So I took the video from top down and asked her what she was creating. So you could hear her voice in the background, but you couldn't see who she was. And that was okay too. I was happy to do that. She was happy to do that. Everybody won. Yeah. Yes, we have talked a little. A yarn shop is 100 miles away one way, so I need to know what to get. That's all right, little. There's no rush to get it anyway. You can take your time when creating the patterns. I prefer it. No, not with Bendigo. There's too much on. All right, Jay, we can work something out, though. It could be before, after. We'll see. I'm going to take care. Oh, you're going, are you, Yvonne? We'll see you soon, darling. You take care. Don't forget, Saturday's live is always a live antics unless we have connection issues. Unless we have a connection issue, then we'll definitely be doing live antics almost every week from now until the end of the year, because we are doing small Christmas projects and you guys are going to be choosing the yarn for that Christmas project. What? What? And again, it's not always going to be like a bauble or something like that. You will be making other items as gifts for your family and your friends and your doctor and the lawyer and the barrister and the judge. I don't know why I get law involved when I say this, but to all your people that you wanting to create for, you can actually make using our projects here on the channel, and it gives you an option to create something. People love when you say, I made this specifically just for you. That's like from the heart, and people know that. They're not silly. Some people don't care. But 99.9% of people say, you made it just for me? And if it's an amazing project, like a beanie or gloves or a sweater or a pair of socks, whatever it is you want to make, a scarf, they will love it. Trip to Bendigo Woolen Mills. Yeah, we could do that, Catherine. Look, there's so many things we could do. It's just a matter of me ringing people up, emailing them, finding a way to do this so that everybody wins. Yeah. And I think it would be good fun. I think it'll be good fun. Bye, everyone. Leaving. Sorry, I'm being quiet. My hands are full of yarn and crochet hook. That's all right, Middle. You have a good time. We'll see you soon, darling. See you on Saturday, yeah? With the live antics. We love live antics. All right. So, once again, some of the projects you're going to see over the next few weeks will be the jacket video vlog. Obviously, the November vlog is definitely coming this week at some stage. If not, it'll be carried on till Monday. I hope not. The modesty top is coming. The pet bed is coming. Parts of the jacket are coming. And the pocket shawl. Now, get this, guys. The pocket shawl is already recorded. Part 1 is edited, but no photo. Part 2 is half edited. Part 3 is not edited at all. So bear with me. That's something that I'm going to do all in 1 week. I don't know, maybe the week of 17th to 20 something of November. I'm guessing because that's like a whole 2 weeks away. I'd rather get some of this other gear out first. If I get real tired about getting this other gear out and this stuff is already edited, I'll just upload that for you. The pocket shawl is something that you could create as a Christmas gift for your family or friend. For those of you overseas, for those of you local, you know, make it when you get a chance and get it ready for March next year. It's going to take you a while to create anyways. It took me a long time to make. And I think with me as well, I made a few errors, so I had to take a few rows undone. I'm not going to talk about that. It's a basic stitch, but I think when I was in front of the TV, I was just going like this. And sometimes it was in back loops, in a third loop, and sometimes it was in a front loop, and sometimes it was in the stitch all the way across. It's not supposed to be. It was only supposed to be one way. And I didn't know what I was doing. So I had to take undone a couple of rows here and there, and that's just me being clumsy. So it shouldn't happen to you. We hope. All right, so has it been an hour already? Wow, it's been 48 minutes right now, darling. It's been 48 minutes. No, Fluffy, your yarn shop crawl is much better. What's happening? What did Fluffy say? Oh, pub crawl. Hey, you could do crochet in a pub. Who said yarn crawl is more better? Karen, I've crocheted in a pub. It gets a lot of attention when you crochet in a pub. There's nothing wrong with it. My kiddos are coming home soon, so I'll have to sign off for now. We'll see you soon, Jay. You take care. Sam says only if alcohol is added, Karen. You're funny, Sam. Sorry, Sam, I don't drink. I know. Well, you know what, Karen? I'm not a big drinker, but I do taste the odd drink, like the strawberry drink, the special strawberry drink I make. But I'm not a big drinker. No, I don't. I literally don't go out to drink. It's not something I do. Water time, says Karen. Cheers. All right. So, yeah, we are going to organise something here on the channel. Something like that needs to be pre-planned, though. So all, finances and everything has to be done pre-planned. Otherwise, I can't book anything, right? So something like that would need to be pre-planned. We will talk about that in the future. I'm not going to worry about it now. This Christmas, we're going to pass Christmas, let that go, and then I will let everyone know what's happening next year. Karen, not Karen. What have I missed? What have I missed? What have I missed? I've missed a lot of chat here. Me either, says Sam. Yes, water time. Yes, we've done that. Jay, bye Jay. I'm still here. I don't drink often, just for the special occasions. That's right. Only 4-day binge, says Fluffy. Oh, hilarious, Fluffs. Raylene says, Karen can be the designated driver. I've crocheted in a pub too, but drank soft drink. I know. Look, honestly, Karen, I could have a drink while I'm crocheting, but only one. If I need to crochet and focus on numbers, there'd be nothing worse than after the third drink, you're like 4, 5, 15, 25, 28, 30. And there's about 6 stitches there. It'd be nothing worse. So unless I'm creating granny squares, yeah, I have a few drinks if I'm creating granny. Granny, I could do blindfolded, upside down, inside out. She's inside out. What? But she's such a klutz. But yeah, if I have to focus, there would be no drinking involved. No, which is really sad on my part because I work all the time, so drinking is not a big thing for me. I always work. I'm such a worker nerd. Are we excited, guys? I think we're getting excited for Christmas. I know I am. And as you know, me being a grand lover of Christmas means that this year, by popular demand, by you guys, you have decided for me to do a funny Christmas video on top of our Christmas projects. So it's going to be a very interesting Christmas this year. Karen says, I don't drive far either. Panic it. Yes, okay. No worries, Karen. We can sort that out. Crochet all day, party all night. Oh, Raylene, yes, that could happen. Your tree's up. Your tree's up already, Fluffster. Oh, wow. Skippy's out. Just send Skippy over to Fluffy's house. Her Christmas tree's already up. My Christmas tree will not be going up yet. It doesn't go up until the first week of December, where I do a silly video and I attach some of our projects that we've created to the tree. Little Creek says, you work all the time because you love your job, Mary. Absolutely. Little Creek, you have just hit the nail on its head. It's not only that I love what I do, I will shake if I can't crochet. It's like withdrawal symptoms, if I can't crochet, like when I had an incident and, it was a bit of a sad incident and I couldn't crochet, I was shaking for some time, wondering why I was shaking, because I couldn't crochet. So yes, it's an addiction. On top of the fact that I love it. Your birthday is next month before Christmas, is it, Karen? Don't forget to tell me so we can sing for you. Beetle's still here. It's disturbing me that Fluff's tree is already up. Mine doesn't go up till the 1st, December the 1st, which happens to be my boyfriend's birthday. Well, look, I won't have my tree up until the first week of December either. I hope I can crochet after my wisdom teeth extraction. Oh, I would rest for a day because you're like this all the time and it's no good on your jaw. I would rest for a day. Are you having all of them out or just one? Oh, I don't even like anything to do with the mouth. If anyone comes near my mouth, I get grumpy. I know when I go to the dentist, it's like, please don't touch me. And the dentist says, but I have to. I don't care. I really don't like it. They put, what's his name? They put television up for me so I can watch TV. Oh, it's sad. It's sad. And I need a soothing voice. I can't hear anything. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to know anyone. When it comes to the teeth, I am bad. Let's have a drink, guys. Cheers, everyone. I have to say all 4 coming out because I don't want to do this more than once. Oh, it's a lot of work for at the same time. My tree always came down Boxing Day because we went on holiday for a few weeks after that. I hated coming home to decorations. I got you. Karen says, your boyfriend has the best birthday middle. Hint, hint. We need to pour another glass of water. When's he back again? You said the 6th, didn't you, Middle? You're still here, by the way. I just realised you're still here. You said the 6th he's back, didn't you? Or 8? I don't know what my brain is thinking. It's early in December that he's back. You can't wait, hey? It's nice till they come back, isn't it? Aww, so nice. So sweet to be young. Anyway, to be young. And we are going to be creating our Christmas items over the next week and a half. So we're going to be starting it not this week at all. We still need to catch up on the jacket, the video vlog, and even early next week we have a few little things we need to do. But I will be messaging some of the pattern testers to test the first Christmas project, and that way we can get that Christmas project out. It's very exciting. And these are patterns that have not been seen by anyone. These are my very own patterns that I've written up that no one has seen yet. So, and I know that no one's seen them because you guys have decided to create these patterns. You guys told me what you wanted to see here on the channel. I'm creating what you guys told me, which was only a month ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, and I haven't done anything. Well, I have. Not true. I've done 1.5 patterns. I say 1.5 because that one just stopped. It's sitting there in limbo. Hasn't been touched, but one is definitely finished, and that is the one that's going out this week to different people. One is going out to maybe 2 people, and then we're going to try and get different patterns out to other people as well, which is not a Christmas pattern. But I can ask you, if you want to see a Christmas one, or if you want to see this, or if you want to see that, you can say, no, 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 I want to do the Christmas one, or no, 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 I want to do that one. And you don't have to do what I'm sending you. I will ask you for 3 or 4 different ones, and you can pick between the 3 or 4 different ones. I think that's the best way to do it. And everything gets tested that way, I suppose. I know that a lot of people are wanting the Christmas ones right now, which is why we're going to start with them first. Skippy's out, Fluffs. Skippy's out. Okay. Karen, before I've been thinking of missing something. I'm lost it. I've lost a lot of the chat. What have I done to the chat? When they go, I have lost a lot of chat. Oh, here we go. Yes, he's starting to fly back on the 4th, but won't officially be back in town until the 6th. I remember the 6th at some stage. Isn't that funny? I remember that Middle. How odd. I don't remember many things, but yeah. That's funny, Middle. I remember that. The bush kangaroo. Skippy's around. Karen says, I cruise on the 3rd, Sydney and 2nd. Do you really, Karen? Skippy's coming with you. Isn't that right, Fluffs? Mary, get in the corner. Cheers, everyone. Have a drink. Alrighty. For those of you who don't know this, we have finished our Halloween video. It was a little bit silly on my part. I did use a lot of crochet lingo, if you will, the terminology of stitches. I tried to make the stitches funny, sound funny. Some of it I sort of thought, I wonder if that went over people's head. Did that sentence go over anyone's head? Especially those who don't know the crochet terminology, they would not have understood that Halloween video. Whereas this one, the Christmas one, is all about Christmas, as well as the projects that we've created for Christmas. So it's going to be a good one this year. You can, as I'm not sharing this time, so you'd be very welcome, Mary. Oh, what did I miss? Did I say something? Did I say I was coming? Oh, for Skippy. Or did I say I was coming? Oh, sure, I don't mind. I got nothing to do, Karen. I'm so overbooked. And I have other personal things in between as well. So look, we're talking really overbooked. But it's all good. It's all good. I will try and limit myself to a certain amount of things. There will be some projects that we haven't made yet. They will be carried over till next year. Sorry about that, guys. But I do intend to make the Groovy Threads cardigan, which is here, this year. All right. or even at least start this year. I'm hoping. The pattern will be up on my website very soon once I get word back from pattern testers. Yeah. But this is our Groovy Threads cardigan, pattern named by the lovely Bonnie. Once that pattern test is finished, I will be sending Bonnie a free copy of the written pattern because she chose the name for our cardigan during the naming of our cardigan. Okay, so we're definitely getting that out this Christmas or before Christmas so that you guys can wear it on your parties, at your parties, your Christmas parties. And yours might be that little bit longer. I created mine a bit shorter because I didn't have enough yarn. I knew I didn't have enough yarn. I only ordered enough to get me out of trouble, you know, as far as making as much as I can. Yeah. I think I'll permanently have multiple projects on the go now that I want to turn my hobby into a business. Still need to find yarn for 3 projects that are floating around in my head for free. Now, look, that's what it's all about, Middle. People say, don't you ever lose your crojo? I don't have time to lose my crojo. Crojo meaning your mojo and your crochet. 2 words together, yeah? Don't you lose it? Don't you sort of think, what am I going to make next? No, because I have so many projects in the back that, behind me, way behind me, that I should have crocheted already 5 years ago. So when I'm out of things to crochet on the channel, I just go over to that list that I've written. And I say behind me because it's down there and it's handwritten. It's really badly handwritten. One day I should type it all up. I'm guaranteeing you it'd be about 2 or 3 pages long. It's just one of those things. And these are things that I want to crochet, not things that you guys have asked me for. Mind you, I would say that some of those projects that I have written there, you guys have already asked me for, and I may have already done on the channel. I don't know, because I've spent 7 years on the channel. And someone says, can you make one of these beanies? Oh, okay. Can you make a blanket? Okay. Can you make, and that's the words they use too. That's the voice they use. Can you, come on, man. No, you don't. But she's so naughty. I'm staying in the corner today. But it gives you the opportunity to see all of the gear that I want to make. I need to type it up and show you the list. I really do. But that can only happen around January when I've got my 2 weeks off. And I'm not doing anything for the channel. Now, for those of you joining us new here today, don't forget to subscribe. We have lots of tutorials in the background way back when. And we also have a lot more coming too as well. So subscribe because there's so many. I don't want you to miss out. There's so many new ones coming as well as the old ones. So yeah, don't want you to miss out. And also I've decided this week would be my marathon week starting tomorrow. Okay, you go, girl. You go. I'm glad you didn't go. You said you were going before. And you're still here. We're still chatting with you. We're like little chickens, aren't we? She's a little chicken, guys. So yeah, we're going to get starting with our Christmas projects. So keep in mind they are coming, but it's a gradual thing. And I'm probably guaranteeing you, let's see what might go over to next year. Bellevue Park top. Oh my gosh. Jay, that Bellevue Park, she's gone, hasn't she? Bellevue Park top, that'll be next year. The stash busting sweater might start this year, but won't be till next year. It won't be finished till next year. The lace collar, the modesty top, I think I'll hold that over as well. Anything I haven't started creating yet, I'm going to hold over. I've got projects in limbo that I can use your yarn colors that you've chosen through Live Antics for. So we're going to use that. Top down, that's going to probably be held over to January. I'm hoping not. But I really want to get what we need to get finished this year. Okay. So those sort of things, I think the top down has already been held out last year. I think this is going to be the second year. But it will be done early in January or mid-January. No, it won't. I don't do crochet in the first 2 weeks of January because it's someone's birthday. It's the lady in the mirror's birthday. And she takes 2 weeks off to celebrate. I'm such a baby. So the first 2 weeks, forget it. Even the third week, forget it. After the third week, that's when more crochet tutorials will come in. and also Valentine's Day project usually comes in around the end of January or early the first week of February. So that usually happens, and after that, Easter at the very beginning of the year is such a rush time, so there will be no blankets started at the beginning of the year. Okay, I was thinking if I was going to do any blankets, we're going to hold them out until after Easter, because that's when it starts to slow down for us here on the channel. Between Easter and July, it gets really slow. So I'm going to hold everything we're going to do until after Easter, but just do the, your Halloween, your Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day, Easter. Do those projects that you need to do during the months that we need to do them, because I always found that every year around that time, a lot of people say, oh, but where's the blanket? You said it was coming. There'll be no blankets those few months, first 3 months, because it's one of those things where it's just way too busy. Such a busy time. And every year I get caught out, but not next year. We're going to do our normal projects for next year. No, I was saying bye to those that were going. Now that my time has fallen back, I don't have to get off. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying goodbye. Okay. Middle, are you in the States? She's in Canada. I'm not in Canada. She's the other one. It's Canada, but it's Manitoba. I get cranky if I cannot sew or embroidery, but crocheting every day, I'm starting to be up there too. I know once you get into that routine, it's like when you wake up in the morning and you have to brush your teeth, right? You know you have to brush your teeth. And it's more of a physical thing and you have to do that, right? Because otherwise your teeth fall out, yeah? Or you get rotten teeth. But for me, crocheting is I get up in the morning and if I can't crochet, then I'm going to be unwell for the rest of the day. So that's in my head. Yeah, it's kind of in my head that way. It's not the same for everyone. We're all different, but it's in my head. She's a little bit loony bin. You guys know that already. I never said I was a normal person. I never lied. I told you the truth. I said I'm a loony bin. There's nothing else to say about it. That's it. A little bit crazy. Crochet helps my anxiety. It helps me. Is that why I'm less anxious these days and a little bit more relaxed and the rest of it? Shall we do our hands? We've got our cuticle cream here. Cuticle oil for the cuticles. We've got our vitamin E cream for our hands. Middle, you are in the same time zone as Little Creek and Middle are in the same time zone. I would say that occasionally you guys need to put your hand cream on because crochet can really dry out your hands. You don't know that. It's not the crochet, it's the yarn we use that can really dry. No, it's not the yarn. It's the dye in the yarn. It's not the yarn itself. It's the dye that some dyes can be really heavy on the hands. Especially I find, I don't know if it's just me, the dye in cotton maybe cotton doesn't absorb the dye properly, but I find that the dye in cotton can really do some damage on the hands for me, and they're very dry. Like I won't be able to crochet after the live now because they're going to be a little oily. Look, they'll get better after half an hour or so. Maybe I will be able to, but I've got to work after the live. I'm going to do cooking and the rest of it. We hate that. You are in the southern Missouri, yes. Yep, have been using cotton 100% and my hands are drier than a mummy's. Oh, it's true. Maybe that's why mine is so dry at the moment, because I've been using cotton a lot too for our tutorials. Now I can't get this open because my hands are all oily. Here we go. Now we go. And what you do, now this is Mary's tips on beauty tips. Yes, you pop your little cuticle oil along your cuticles, and your cuticles are the little skin you see there, and you rub it in like so. This is the one I've been working on for the past 2 weeks. So we're going to see the difference between the rest of the hand and this one thumb. Because this is the one that we're putting the cuticles on. I mean the cuticle oil on. The other day when I did this live, I forgot to put the lid on. And when I walked away, I looked at it and thought, oh, it's loose. Imagine if I had knocked that bottle. There would have been oil all over my coasters and I would not have been happy. I would have cried like a baby. Like a baby. Well, would have rushed to wash them real quickly. And then I would have cried like a baby. Now, by the way, guys, the placemat that we made with our border, that border is coming probably tomorrow at some stage. Now, I washed and blocked the border around because it was a little bit wavy. So I thought I may as well wash and block it. I don't show you that in the tutorial, but I wash and block it. I might redo the start of the tutorial again where I just talk about it, like the introduction, where I talk about it, because that way I can tell you to not use a 4mm hook and only use a 3.5mm hook. If you've used 4 for your pieces, use a 3.5. If you've used 5 for your pieces, use a 4.5. All right, just drop a hook size down because the lace stitch was a little bit lightweight for a solid stitch of these squares that we created. But I'm glad we did this. I don't think I'll be doing Tunisian again, guys. Heads up. I'm trying not to worry too much about it yet. We need to get our Christmas projects out. We need to get our jacket out. We need to focus on the projects that we were supposed to have done for a very long time ago. And because of Halloween, we put everything else on. Well, when I say we, I mean me. I don't mean you guys. You guys are doing the right thing. It's always me. I'm the one who's the problem. I'm so naughty. And no more crying. How much can one cry? Seriously. I just knocked the jar. I just knocked the little oil jar. All right, so moving right along, guys. This Saturday morning's live will be at 10 a.m. as normal, Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country. Do know that on that live, we have live antics. So we're going to have live antics this Saturday again. Now, I have been writing everyone's live antics down. So when that live antic comes up, that project comes up. Dorothy, are you still here, honey? Not Dorothy. I need to speak to, not Dorothy. Who was it? Rosalind. I need to speak to Rosalind. Sorry, Dorothy, not you, darling. But if you're still here, that's nice. I need to speak to Rosalind. I think I accidentally deleted the live that I did vertical. Didn't accidentally delete. I deleted it because I didn't like it. Don't you like it? And I didn't write that particular live antics down. And I believe it was Rosalind. But I'm not sure. Rosalind or Dorothy. That's why I'm not sure if it was Rosalind or Dorothy. I believe it was Rosalind because Rosalind, she won it twice in a week. 1 week before 1 week. I think it was Rosalind who won it like that. So I like to speak to Rosalind. If she doesn't get on, she doesn't get on. I'll just keep creating everybody else's. And when she does get on, we can talk about it then. But I'm pretty sure I deleted it on purpose because I don't like the vertical. But you know, they keep telling me to do the vertical. I keep getting, like, YouTube keeps playing with my camera. I put it this way and it does it that way. And I keep putting it back and it keeps putting it back. So I may eventually have to change to vertical. I don't like using it. But I may have to, as much as I don't like using. I'm such a nerd. I am such an old-fashioned nerd. And I'm getting better, guys. No, not really. No, I am. I'm not always old-fashioned. Yeah, I am. This is why I love crochet. See, now it's all modernized, isn't it? But these items that the girls are liking today, like the little, I don't know if you've seen them, they've got these grey together with a lace stitch. It's not a lace stitch, it's just chain stitch. It's a lace, yeah, like that. And like that. And they're wearing these tops. Some hit off the shoulder, some just sits normal, but they're actually wearing these tops that were worn in 1960. Or even in 1960. Oh, we're buffering, are you? Are we? Am I? Me? You're getting glitchy for you. To be fair, the storms are coming up again, so it's possible that's what's going to happen. We're going to have our storm. And I was actually honestly thinking of heading off anyways. But I'll tell you what we will do. We will definitely be here on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country. I'm going to head off, guys, because it is definitely, I can even see it jumping. It's definitely glitching. I'm going to head off. I will see everyone on Saturday morning. It has stopped, has it? But I will go, guys. I can actually still see it spinning. I will head off and we'll see everyone on Saturday morning, yeah? Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all. Oh, it's this way. I get confused these days. Bye. Oh, it doesn't want to work for me now. It's telling me to go away. Here we go.